we're going to sketch Mickey as artists had drawn him in the late 1920s. The first thing we're going to do is draw a simple circle. We're going to draw a circle about the size of an orange. I'm going to keep this circle very light and rough, and we're going to use this shape as like a construction shape in order to build our character's head. Follow that with a couple curved lines that we call axis lines or guidelines. So we're going to draw a big curved line that goes up and down at a large curve. And for the horizontal guideline, just draw a big curved line right in the middle at a slight angle. The reason why we have axis lines or guidelines is so we can transform our flat 2D circle into a 3D sphere. Next, we're going to draw a big oval for Mickey Mouse's snout. With those two construction shapes in place, let's start adding some line work to help define what Mickey Mouse actually looks like. Start off by drawing a big curved line at the front crosshairs of our 3D sphere. Curve on down and loop it on around to form almost like a sideways number 6. With the snout complete, let's draw a smaller oval for Mickey's nose. Next, Mickey's mouth. From the end of the snout, curve on down, keep it within our construction shape, and curve right on over to the inside part of his snout. Inside the mouth, don't forget Mickey's tongue. We're going to sketch out a couple overlapping curves. After that, let's sketch out his chin or his jawline. So next to the bottom portion of the mouth, inside of our construction shape, just draw a big half of a circle and just follow the curve of the actual mouth. In the 1920s, Mickey Mouse's eyes were drawn very big. We'll start by drawing a large and upside down letter U. For Mickey's other eye, just draw a little curve that comes off the upside down letter U on over to the edge of our construction shape. For the bottom of the eye, we're going to draw a slight curve while leaving a gap on each side. For Mickey's cheek line, we're just going to draw a crooked letter C. We'll get to Mickey's ears eventually, but for now, let's just work on the top part of his head. Let's go ahead and trace over the top half of our construction shape, again to form up the top half of his head. Let's now draw the little curve for the end of the mouth. For the pupils, or the dark parts of the eyes, let's draw two incredibly skinny letter C's. Now with the main head done, let's draw Mickey's most important part, his ears. As we draw the ears, we're going to draw two big ovals that are about half of the overall head shape size. We're going to place one towards the back of the head, and for the other one, let's place not directly on top, but a little bit more off to the left. At first glance, it may appear Mickey's ears are perfect circles, but actually, they're more like big ovals. Now that our sketch looks like Mickey, let's start shading in our character. The easiest way to shade in a character or any sketch that you're doing is just to tilt your pencil slightly off to the side and use the broad end of the lead. It's always better to shade off lightly first and to go over it again darker, much easier than erasing. Let's shade in the actual head shape, follow that with the shading of the pupils or the dark parts of the eyes. Then also shade in the nose in the front. Then we're also going to shade in the back half of the mouth. Tongue, we're going to shade just a little lighter. Now that Mickey's done, we have one last thing we need to do. We have to sign our work. And there he is, the one and only Mickey Mouse.